Hey fam, it's your boy Cam. Listen, we're gonna mix it up a little bit as we always do sometimes. We're on the back side of the lake and you can see River. River is getting ready. I brought him over here and we decided to come out and do a little bit of scouting. Listen, y'all didn't think I left you, did you? Come on now. Don't even come at me like that. You know, y'all are my folk. Y'all my gang. So, what I'm gonna do is once we get finished, you can see River. He's on the move. We brought him over here. I'm gonna take you guys out. We were on the hunt today for bryozine. That lets me know that we're at the right time of the year. But here in Georgia, the weather is extremely, extremely off. We're 83 degrees today, first week in November. I want to say hello to all my folks out there. But stop by Crappie Hole, shoot this short little video to say hello to all my gang, my cuz, my fam. Just wanted to say hello to everybody, and I'm still here. All right, everybody's on the sofa. You know, when the times get good, you know I'm gonna be back out there catching some more crappie. We got some good cold weather coming in the evening, Friday, Saturday, this coming week. So we're gonna see if we can have some luck. But meanwhile, enjoy this, and I'm gonna be right back with you to catch some more crappie and some feature segments. All right. This is your boy Cam. Um, I decided to come out today again to do a little bit more scouting today. And while I was out, I decided to go ahead and just kind of show you guys a little bit of what I'm seeing, because I know I've had quite a few people to ask, where am I located? What are you doing? We haven't seen you in a while. You gonna put out any more videos? But listen, one of the reasons why I think that you guys like watching my videos is because I'm real. I'm 100% real. And I wanted to let you guys, everybody know, the whole entire gang, that our weather down here in the south in Atlanta, Georgia, it's just been hot. Right now I got on short pants, okay, as you can see, and I have on a short t-shirt and it's 83 degrees. So what is happening is it's throwing these crappie completely off. If I was your friend and you and I didn't never argue, we didn't ever fight, I'm not your real friend. So whenever things are going good, I show you guys. Whenever things are going bad, I think it's also good that I let you guys see that. There's an old saying, an old fisherman told me, a bad day on the lake beats a good day at the office any day. So while I'm out scouting, I wanted to say hello to everybody, drop in, let you guys know what I'm doing a little bit, that our temperatures are really kind of warm, unseasonably warm. But while I'm here, I want to show you guys something that is very, very interesting. All of the signs that I had last year, this time it was cooler. I went back and checked some of my pictures, and all my signs are here. One thing in particular I want to show you guys is called bryozine. It looks like a pod. Some of you people have probably seen it, but didn't really realize what it is. Bryozine is a microorganism, and they grow pods certain times of the year. When the water temperature gets a certain temperature, they congregate together, multi-schools of them, and they make a pod, which is mainly made out of 95, 96, 97% water. But they grow on limbs, anything that is structured down in the bottom of the lake. I'm going to turn the camera around so you guys can see it. Okay? Let me see if I can pull it down a little bit further so you can see the bryozine. And there's also bait fish that's around it as well. Okay? I don't know if you guys can see that. All right. Hold on real tight, real tight, and I'm going to be right back with you. Hold closer so you can see the bryozine. And I'm hoping you guys can get a good look at it. You can see it growing on the tree limb. I don't know if you guys will be able to see that bryozine. Let me come around this side, maybe you can see it. It looks like a fungus. Almost look like basketballs. I don't know if you guys will be able to see that bryozine. So that lets me know that the water temperatures are where they were last year, because I was catching them all in this bryozine. And some people say it looks like an alien substance, but you can see it's growing on this tree limb. But here's what's happening. Let me show you how the fish hide out in that bryozine. Okay, I want to show you guys on the finder how they hide out in that. So what I'm doing is, let me turn the camera back around. I'm just out scouting. I'm going to take you to several places with me. Sit tight, and but listen, I'm still here. I want to bring you, fam, the best fishing that I can bring you. Therefore, it entails 80% of scouting. A lot of what I learn is on YouTube. Before my fishing begins by computer, all the time, and by the time I get out here, I'm prepared for everything what I need. But I thought it was good that I wanted to stop in and say hello to you guys, let you know what's going on. Cam is still here. Cam is still fishing the crappie hole. And once this weather kind of cools down a little bit, we're expecting it somewhere Friday, Saturday to drop down in the evenings, high 49, high 49, 48, even up to about 52, 53 degrees. We're going to need the water to get colder. Last time when I was pulling them out, the water temperature was about 66 degrees, 67. Now it's gone all the way back up to 71, 72 degrees. So think of it like this. If I'm confused, whenever I come out, I have on blue jeans and a sweatshirt, and halfway when I get out here, I have to shed out of that sweatshirt. Okay, I wish I would have worn shorts. Fish are the same way. They don't know what to do. They know they're supposed to be putting their feed bag on. The days are getting shorter, but what's happening, the water temperature is rising. So it's kind of throwing them off. They've got to get acclimated a little bit. And when they get acclimated, they put that the feed bag on, then they're ready to go. So listen, hold tight. I'm going to take you to a couple of 3 spots and let you see the fish, and then we're going to continue our scouting. All right, hold tight. All right, I'm continuing my scouting. You can see the infamous tree behind me. As a matter of fact, let me pull up a little bit so the sun's not in our eyes. You can see the tree behind me right now, and I'm going to pull up closer to it because I've taken the rods off. And let's see if I'm going to show you guys the depth finder. They may be hugged real close to that tree. Let's see if we can figure out. I'm going to show you on screen so you'll be able to see it. See if we can find them. Let's see if we can locate them. See how they hugged right up against there? You guys see them? You see them at 5, 6, right down there on those bushes? Those are all crappie. Those are all crappie. And I'm fishing the infamous tree. Alright, so you guys can see them. Matter of fact, this is how close I am to the tree. But you can see them right down there. Make no mistake, this is the same spot that I was fishing in not too long ago. But for some reason of it, they're just not turned on. And you can see the water temperature. You can see the depth. I'm at 8, 9 feet, and they're suspended still at about 7, 8 feet. You even have some suspended above that bryozine. Which is about 3 to 4 feet. Matter of fact, I'm going to come over here so let me turn it back around so you guys can see me. I'm going to show you a little bit more of those pods of the bryozine. If you've spent an anonymous amount of time on the water, you have seen these. Some people say they look like alien pods, but they're rather harmless. I'm going to see if I can get a real close-up shot. And you guys know the tree that I'm fishing in. You can see the tree right here. All right. Let me see if I can show you the bryozine. I'm going to get a real close-up shot of it so you can see it. See how it looks? That's bryozine. And crappie like to hide out in bryozine. You can see it growing on the tree limbs all together. That's bryozine. Let me come a little bit closer so you guys can see it. You see those pods? That's bryozine. That's what it looks like. So, the reason why, let me turn the camera back around. The reason why I look for bryozine is that lets me know that the water temperature has come down. And in my mind from last year, I remember seeing those, and I made a mental memo that lets me know that I was catching 13, 14-inch crappie last year this time. But we're in the first week of November and we're 83 degrees here in Georgia. Uncanny how that's happening. That's unbelievable. So what I'm anticipating what's going to happen is last year's October is going to be this year's November. All right. So I'm out scouting. I wanted to come in, stop in, see everybody on the crappie sofa, pull your socks up. You know how we get down. Listen, all my subscribers and all my friends that stop in and give me comments, and I know I've been getting all the love from everybody wondering where I've been. I miss you guys, and I'm promising right now, I'm doing all my homework to bring you guys the best segments of Crappie Hole that I can. All right. So stay tuned. Don't go anywhere, guys. Make sure if you haven't subscribed, look in the top right hand corner, and you'll see a button that says click to subscribe. If you're facing your screen, it's on the left hand corner. If you're where I am right now, it's right there at the top right hand corner. So I love having you guys aboard. It's free, and I get out here sometimes and I work real hard to show you guys, and I thought it was a good idea because 80% of the time I'm scouting, fam. That's what I'm out here doing, trying to locate these crappie. And I've even had a few people to say, hey, listen, why don't you go ahead and do a bass segment? I think you guys have enough people out there giving you bass segments. With crappie, I have to home in on them, and I have to make sure they're where they are. And even then, let me tell you this, there ain't nothing worse than you guys think it's bad not having a depth finder. Try having a depth finder and looking at the crappie, and you know they're there, and you ain't getting no bites. That's bad. So I'm going to go on down the lake a little bit. I'll show you, let me kind of pan out and show you the lake. I'm going to head on down a little bit, and I'm going to see if I can locate down here by the trees that's been in the water for about 15 years, and I'm going to see if I can scout down there as well. Stay tuned. I'll be right back. Let me pull it out. It's a gelatin-like substance. It almost looks alien for me. You can see it shaking. That's bryozoan. That's what lets me know, so I want to get a real good shot of it so you guys can actually see it. And it grows in all lakes. It's native actually all around the world. So that is bryozoan, and I wanted to get a real good shot of it so you guys could see it. We know we're in the right time of the year. By the way, this is the beaver dam. We call this the beaver dam because that's the beaver house right there. The beavers did all that. We know we're in the right time of the year, but our temperature is still too high. So listen, thank everybody for hanging out with me. Once we know that I can do a lot of things, one of my mentors told me, Cam, I do a lot of things, but changing ain't one of them. I never leave you guys. I'm always going to be here with you, catching crappie. If you have any questions, you know the comments downstairs. We have a host of videos. You know, and let me send a special thanks. I started this venture with you guys on anticipation of just doing one video, and I wanted to see if we could possibly help a few people out to catch crappie, and we wound up over the 25,000 total views. We even have a couple of videos that are at 6,000, surpassing 6,000. So I want to say I got a lot of love for you guys. And look, I'm getting ready to run into the bushes too. I don't know if you guys can see that. That wind's pushing, so my motor's up. So I'm gonna have to get ready to sign off. But listen, thanks again, all my subscribers, all my viewers out there. Thanks again, and I'm looking forward to seeing you when the crappie start biting again. All right.